Hello friends, welcome to my channel Rex Rahul. In today's video, I am going to show you how can you generate documentation for your Spring Boot REST API using Swagger. Swagger is mainly used to generate REST API documentation. If someone has created REST APIs using Spring Boot and want to document his API so that anyone can visualize and use those APIs easily, then with Swagger it becomes very easy to generate that documentation. So for today's video, we already having a Spring Boot project which is having some REST APIs for which we will generate the documentation using Swagger Open API implementation library. So let's get started. So this is the Swagger default UI. You can see that actually we are going to generate. So currently we have only 3 APIs. First is to get the user by ID, second is add user, and third is get all users. Now go to our project and this is our pom.xml. So you can see this is a simple Spring Boot application. This is the pom.xml and this is a user controller for it, in which 1 and 2 get mappings are there, and one is for getting all users and this is for getting the user. It is a get mapping and getting user using ID. So and the last one is post mapping, which is to add the user. So we are getting request body here. So I'm not going to explain all these, and I am also I don't have a database for simplicity. I'm not using database, so I have used only user list. So as you can see, there are different implementations for the Open API specification, and this Spring Doc Open API is for a Spring Boot application, so we are going to use this. So let's go to the Maven repository. So here we will use version 1.5.2 and we'll copy the dependency declaration into our POM. So we are done with the configuration for the Swagger. So let's wait for the build to complete, and after build completes we will trigger the run. So you can see the application is started on the 8080 port. So we will go to the browser. So to access the Swagger UI, you will have to go to swaggerui.html. So as you hit this URL, you can see the documentation for all the APIs you have declared is automatically generated. So you can also try using. So if we try with the 1 and let's get the user with ID 1, but it says 404, so user is not there currently. So let's check what are the user in the system currently. So there are no users, so let's add one user with the post API. So say name 1 and display name, keep it simple, display name 1, and execute it, and you can see the ID is generated and the user is generated. So let's add another user. So another user is added. Let's execute user all. Yes, the 2 users are in the system currently. And let's check the user number to yes, the user ID, the user with ID 2 is returned. So you can also test the applications, test your API here with the Swagger. Let's get back to our application. So Swagger library also gives some annotations which we can use to enhance the or enrich the UI. Just like we have operation where we can give the summary or description of the API, so what the API is doing. So this API is get user by ID, and last one is add a user. So let's run it again and let's see what happens. So go to the Swagger UI.html again. So you can see the summary is there with each and every of the API. You can see get all the users. So we can try. So we have restarted the server. So this is just a basic example for the Swagger UI with the Spring Boot. There are some more annotations which you can explore and try with the Swagger, just like operation 1. So you can modify the UI according to your need. So that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel Rex Rahul.